You are listening to the William Gomes Podcast. I am William Gomes and I'm grateful to have you here. Today, I want to explore a topic that has transformed the way we understand autism in recent years: the role of prediction. Much of daily life requires us to anticipate what will happen next, what someone might say, how a situation might unfold, what an instruction means, or how long something will take. For most people, this ability develops naturally. They predict without thinking. But for many autistic people, the world can feel far more unpredictable. And in this episode, I want to explain why that is and what it means for the autistic experience. Prediction is a quiet skill. It works in the background of everything we do. When you enter a room, you predict what it will sound like, who might be there, and how the room will feel. When someone speaks, you predict the meaning behind their words before they even finish the sentence. Prediction gives the world a sense of flow. It allows us to relax because we feel prepared. But for many autistic individuals, prediction is harder, not because they lack intelligence and not because they cannot learn patterns. It is because the world does not always give them the clarity or consistency they need to forecast what will happen next. As a result, everyday situations can feel uncertain in a deep and unsettling way. One of the biggest challenges comes from social interactions. Social life is full of unspoken rules. People expect hints to be understood, meanings to be inferred, and emotions to be interpreted quickly. These hidden expectations make prediction difficult for autistic individuals who often rely on explicit information. If a social cue is unclear, the entire situation becomes unpredictable, and unpredictability feels unsafe. Another challenge comes from sensory experiences. Autistic sensory processing can be intense, inconsistent, or easily overwhelmed. A sound may be soft one moment and painfully loud the next. A space may feel calm one day and chaotic the following day. When sensory input is unpredictable, the nervous system never fully relaxes. The person stays prepared for sudden changes that their body cannot foresee. Routines and sameness become meaningful in this context. They are often misunderstood as inflexibility or control. But for many autistic people, routines are a way of reducing uncertainty. They provide a reliable structure in a world where prediction is difficult. This is why even the small changes, a different teacher, a new route, a rearranged room, can trigger distress. It is not the change itself, it is the loss of the ability to anticipate that change. Another aspect of prediction is interpreting language. Autistic people often take words literally because literal information is predictable. Figurative language, sarcasm, teasing, or vague requests require guessing. Guessing is uncertain. Uncertainty is stressful. Clarity, by contrast, feels grounding and safe. Prediction also plays a role in emotional regulation. When someone cannot predict what will happen, their emotional system works harder. They may become anxious, hypervigilant, or withdrawn. They may hold themselves together all day, staying alert to every shift, only to collapse once they are home. This emotional exhaustion is not weakness, it is the cost of living in a world where the rules are not always visible. But it is important to recognize that autistic individuals often have remarkable strengths in recognizing certain patterns, whether in numbers, systems, language design, or personal interests. When environments are structured and clear, autistic prediction becomes powerful. The mind settles, anxiety lowers, and strengths emerge. So, how do we support prediction differences? We do it by making the world more transparent. We explain what will happen before it happens. We slow down transitions. We give warnings for change. We offer routines that create safety, we use clear language, and we reduce the number of hidden expectations that place pressure on the autistic mind. When we do this, we are not limiting the person. We are freeing them. We are allowing their cognitive energy to move away from constant vigilance and toward learning, creativity, and connection. Predictability does not close doors, it opens them. Understanding prediction differences helps us recognize why certain behaviors arise. It helps us see distress as communication, not defiance. It helps us respond gently to moments of overwhelm. And it helps us build relationships based on trust and consistency rather than pressure. Autistic people do not fear change because they are rigid. They fear change because the world often offers too little information, too much uncertainty, and too many surprises. When we offer clarity, structure, and patience, the world becomes calmer, and autistic people gain space to thrive in ways that reflect their unique strengths and ways of seeing. Thank you for listening. This is the William Gomes Podcast. Take care of yourself, stay curious, and I will speak with you again soon.